Well, good morning, all my YouTube friends, and welcome to Debbie D Reynolds TV. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, and we're going to talk about very informally, because this is kind of like a fireside chat today, but we're going to talk very informally about one of the issues that I come across as I talk with people just like you every day who are looking to lose some weight. And there are a few issues going around out there, a lot of questions, and people are wondering, shots? Do I take another supplement? What do I do to lose weight? So I want to offer you my opinion on it based on looking at numerous websites, talking to huge number of people about losing weight and how we think it's done the best. So if you have not already done so, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so that we can stay connected going forward. I genuinely would appreciate that. Well, to dive into this a little bit deeper, let me tell you that I have taken weight loss as one of my passions. It's something that I have researched, looked at, done a number of times over the years. I think I've tried a little bit of everything safe. And I wanted to have a conversation with you all today about one of the things that I keep running into as I talk to people and as I look at various websites and groups on Facebook that are out there relative to weight loss. So the thing that I keep seeing very, very often is that people are taking shots. And I'm getting shots. I'm getting Ozempic, semaglutide, whatever. I think those are kind of the same too, but interchangeable terms. But Ozempic seems to be the big name that we keep running across out there. And I have a lot of concerns about that, quite frankly, you guys. When people take shots, they are typically taking a medication that is intended for something else. And the weight loss has become a secondary use of that medication. And I'm not so certain that it's safe. Now, I'm not very squeamish about needles. If I thought that I needed a shot for anything, but the operative word there being needed, then I would be all about taking that if it's something that I needed for my health. But when you have options, I think I'm questioning why people would choose to take the shots as opposed to some other products that are on the marketplace that do the very same thing for you that are very, very safe. So I want to let you hear some of my reasons for dislike for, let's put it that way, and my concern for people using Ozempic. I did some research on the topic. Yes, people lose weight. Yes, it comes off pretty quickly. However, there are a number of different side effects associated with it. So let me go over just a few of those for you. It can cause serious side effects. Now you guys listen, I know that every medication out there can have bad side effects. All we have to do is watch the advertisement on TV for any kind of prescription or medication, and it's going to go through about 1,500 things on there that could potentially happen to you if you take that drug. Well, I'm not looking at something that could potentially happen to you, like 1 in a million, or if it happened to one person in the drug trial, then all of a sudden they have to put it into the list of side effects. But what I'm talking about are things that are a little bit more common and that I personally have heard about happening to people who've taken various shots, such as Ozempic, and I'm not picking on just that one brand, okay? Inflammation of your pancreas, pancreatitis. If you have any issues, obviously you need to call your physician with that, but it's a real side effect that can happen. You know, Ozempic is intended for people with diabetes, and most people who are going and getting Ozempic shots now are not getting them for diabetes, they're getting them for weight loss only. The other thing that it can cause is changes in vision. Well, most of us don't want that either. How about low blood sugar or hypoglycemia? That's something that can happen to you even if you don't eat often enough. But because you're taking a shot that is attempting to bring your blood sugar down as though you have diabetes, then it would be very easy for you to have low blood sugar and experience some of those side effects such as dizziness or lightheadedness, blurred vision, anxiety, irritability, mood changes, sweating, slurred speech, shakiness, confusion. I mean, the list goes on and on. And I would tell you that I have several different friends who have gone in, decided they wanted to try the Ozempic shots, tried one or two, and they just said, no, can't do it anymore. They were nauseous, they were shaky, they had many of these different side effects that I just discussed with you. So they've decided it is definitely not the route for them to go. You also can have kidney problems, kidney failure. I would say that's a lot less likely. That one's pretty much out there, and it's really only for people who already have existing kidney problems or issues. That's not as huge of a risk as some of the other side effects that we have going on out there. Allergic reactions. Okay, granted, allergic reactions can occur to anything. And most of the time, we don't know what we're allergic to till we already ingest it in our body. So that's when we have to deal with it. But let's just let the fact remain that allergic reactions can occur with any different product that a person is using. And then there are some gallbladder problems that people can have: pain in your upper stomach, fever, yellowing, clay-colored stools, that type of thing. But the most common side effects are the nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and constipation. All right, let me ask you this. If you had a choice, why would you choose to have those side effects in order to lose weight when there are so many other ways that you can lose weight? I fail to understand that. It's like, oh, I don't want to take that risk. Besides that, there's just something to me about having something injected into my body versus taking something orally that I feel like is a little bit more intense. So that's only my opinion. I'm not a physician. I'm only a person who has studied a lot about this and is very concerned about what many people are doing for their health. I've also been told by some pharmacologists that if a person starts taking these shots, they have to continue taking these shots. Well, who wants to be stuck doing that? They're also expensive in addition to the number of side effects that people can have. So many people, and actually most people, cannot afford to continue with these shots for the rest of their lives. And I would also tell you that I have one very, very good friend, and potentially two, who have taken the shots to lose weight because they wanted to lose it quickly. And who can blame them for that, right? Okay, we all want to get rid of our pounds very, very quickly. But they have also discontinued the shots. And then what happened? All of that weight and more came back on. I have one very, very good friend who took some shots for several months. She lost about 80 pounds. She was so happy with the way she looked, and she was almost in tears when I talked with her on the phone, and she told me that over the past several months, she had gained every bit of that weight back and more. And she said she looks way worse than she did before she ever started the shots, because during the process of taking the shots, she lost not just fat, but a lot of muscle. And then she said everything that she'd put back on since discontinuing the shots had come back on her body as fat. And she said, I'm so depressed. I look so much worse than I did before, and it was just a disaster, but I could not continue to afford the shots. Well, I found something that may just be your answer and a great alternative to taking any of these shots. I'm on a mission to find something for weight loss that would work for people without them having to totally deny or deprive or starve themselves, because most people don't want to do that. It's my belief that that's not sustainable. If you have to create an entire new lifestyle, eat all different foods, eat prepackaged foods, eat all that type of thing, when you're finished with that particular diet, then most likely you're going to revert back to some of the foods that you love. And you're not going to be able to sustain what you were doing when you were on the diet. Maybe it's not that you can't, but let's face it, you don't want to. You like the food. You want to eat it. You want to eat the foods that you love. What we have to learn is to eat those in moderation and not to eat those maybe as frequently as we would like to. Well, after searching, trying several different products that didn't work, maybe one or two worked for me, but they didn't work for everybody else, and I have absolutely zero desire to represent any product if it's not going to work for almost everybody. And I say almost only because nothing works for everybody in any category. And I've come across a company that's called Tevala. It's Tavala, and they have an incredible product for weight loss. It's been around since 2016. However, very few people heard about it because it opened up and became very popular within the Amish community. Now, no, they don't shop online. They're not into the social marketing type of thing. They would go and buy $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 worth of the products at one time, take them back to their communities, and sell these products within their communities. So they had a very viable business going within their communities, but also Tevala was a very viable company because they had so many Amish communities buying from them, and then they also had an online presence, which was very minimal. Well, I found out about this early in 2024, actually maybe late January, early February, and I agreed to try the product, and I was blown away. I truly was, and I continue to be blown away by the results that I see people getting every single day. And it's not just 1, 2, or 1,000. It's many, many thousands of people who are seeing that Tevala is a way for them to lose the weight they've been trying to lose. And it does many of the same things for you that taking these shots would do, except it's much more safe, it's natural, and it's ingestibles. So it's also a lot less expensive. As a matter of fact, I would consider it very inexpensive based on other weight loss products out there. So let me show you what this does, because I think that will give you a better impression about what I'm talking about. It will help you understand how you can get many of these same benefits. The main product with Tevala is called Trim. And it's very safe, effective, it's mild, it's easy to use. It comes in either capsule form or powder pack forms that you can just dump in a bottle of water and drink. But here's what happens, and I hope you can see this. If not, we'll be providing this in the links below. But you have weight loss that's fast, appetite suppression like you would not believe. Oh my gosh, guys. I never have taken anything that suppressed my appetite. And when you eat a whole lot less, then naturally it's going to help you lose weight. But beyond that, you don't even want to eat more. You eat about half the amount, you feel full. It reduces your cravings. It reduces that desire to just munch and snack and grab a handful of Cheez-Its or whatever your product of choice might be to shove in your mouth when you're feeling hungry. Typically, you just don't feel very hungry. Okay, increased energy. You guys, that's a huge one. How many people do not want extra energy? No one. The increased energy is something that's phenomenal. And that helps also get you into that vicious little circle and cycle that people get in when they say, oh, I don't want to diet because then I have no energy and then I feel bad and then I want to eat to get myself some energy and so on, so on, so on. This totally breaks that cycle. You have a decreased appetite, you have more energy, and it's not Red Bull type energy, okay? It's a more sustained energy that is with you throughout the day that also, as it says, promotes an increased, if I can read it upside down here, increased energy and then supports a general sense of well-being. It actually does do that, but part of that mechanism is that you have increased focus and increased clarity, even within your own mind and thinking. So a very, very solid product. We're talking about people losing anywhere from, let's say, probably 6 to 18, 20 pounds in a month. And you guys, that's a lot for someone to lose simply by increasing their energy, by their metabolism being elevated, not significantly, but enough to burn additional calories, and by their appetite being significantly decreased and being able to resist all the cravings that they have for other foods. It's absolutely amazing. Then the other product that is a synergistic product with trim is something called Control. And when we talk about and want to compare or contrast with Ozempic or something like that, then I want you to see how these Control capsules that you include in your program twice a day, very simple to do, how these have a similar effect scientifically to what those powerful and sometimes harmful shots have. Control is based on clinically studied ingredients that have powerful effects on health, especially blood sugar control, cardiovascular health, and general well-being. So I want you to take a look at this list. It supports healthy blood sugar. It keeps your blood sugar levels much more stabilized. It supports healthy weight loss. Obviously, that's what we've been talking about. It supports healthy cholesterol. There are a large number of people who have reported that their cholesterol levels have gone down as they have used this product for several months. That's not their opinion. That's based on blood work that they get from their physician's offices. And then the last one is supports healthy metabolic function. Well, isn't that what it's all about? We all need healthy metabolic function in order, number one, for our bodies to operate efficiently. But the more efficiently your body operates, the easier it is for you to release those extra pounds that you're carrying around in your body. Now, there are a couple of other different products that we have. All of these products help with gut health, which of course is very important to weight loss. One of them is designed very specifically with pre and probiotics. It's a little powder that you just dump on your tongue and let dissolve. It's kind of like a pixie stick, and I love it. They taste so good. And then the other one is a lean and hydrate product, which I'm in love with. It's a powder pack you dump in a bottle of water. It suppresses appetite, but it also provides the vitamins and minerals that your body needs to properly hydrate your cells. When your cells are properly hydrated, not just with water, but also with all the vitamins and minerals, then you're able to release the pounds that you're carrying. So again, I want to put the disclaimer here that I'm not a physician, but I have studied a lot. I can read, I've researched, I know what the side effects are of taking some of these shots that are out there on the marketplace today. And I know that they can be very harmful to people, and they also are expensive, and you may be stuck getting those shots forever. And that is not anything that is good for someone's body. You do not want to have to do that. Losing weight is fabulous. It boosts your energy, it boosts your self-confidence, your self-image. You feel so much better when you fit into your clothes. You just feel like doing so many things that you don't feel like doing when you're dragging extra pounds around. However, you've got a solid option, you guys, and I have researched and feel like I've searched the world for this one, and it is with these products of Tevala because they work so well. They do many of the same things. They're just not as extreme as what you would find in a needle that goes in your arm. So I will put links below so that you can get some more information on these products. But I would encourage you, try them. Before you go get the shots, try this. If you've been taking the shots and you realize that they are not the healthiest things in the world for your body long term, then how about wean off those shots and come and try Tevala? You guys, I think you'll be so happy. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people are. As a matter of fact, this product is starting to go viral, and I am just thrilled, beyond thrilled, to see all the results that people are getting, see how happy they are, and how much better they feel, because, as you all know, one of my most genuine and heartfelt concerns is for each of you to be able to live your best life. So go check it out. We'll put in the comments down below what the links are, but I want you to tell me below in the comments if you have ever tried taking the shots to lose weight. I'd love to see the percentage of you who have done that. And then perhaps this would be a great alternative for you. So thanks again for being with me today. I hope you've learned a little bit of something from it. I know I am totally stoked about this product and what it's doing for so many people and for me. And I look forward to talking with you again soon. Until then, have a blessed week and take care.